Hi everyone, my name is Jen Banks, owner of Banks Canine Solutions. I offer in-home dog training in Fitchburg, Massachusetts and surrounding areas. In this video, I'd like to show you how to get your dog to heel. So heel is basically getting the dog to go to your left side and stay there. So I'm gonna start by showing how to get the dog onto your left side and be still next to you, and then ultimately I do use it for movement. So basically what we're teaching the dog is to stay next to your left leg. We want their shoulder almost glued to your left leg, not actually touching, but staying in pace with it. Before we can get them to move with you like that, we need to first teach them just how to go to your left side and turn around and face the same direction. One of the things I really want to try to avoid is getting a dog who's facing my body. I want the dog facing forward. So I want the dog facing the same direction as me with their butt tucked in nice and close to me. So I've got both my dogs here. They know it really well, but I am going to show you how you can start it with both of them, especially Bamba. He's not in a great mood right now, so he's going to be really slow, and that's good for you to see because some dogs start off really slow. I am going to tilt this just a little bit so that you can see hopefully along the wall. I like to start by putting my left shoulder close to a wall, and I want to have just enough space between me and the wall so that the dog can go in and turn next to me. This helps prevent my dog from being able to turn their butt out away from me and look at me. So depending on the size of your dog will depend on how much space you need to leave between you and the wall. My space is going to be pretty small because I've got pretty small dogs. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I've got food that I'm going to put in my left hand, and I'm going to let her sniff it, and when I know she wants it, I'm gonna move my hand through that space between me and the wall, and then I'm gonna turn her back towards me. And at the very end, I bring her head up with the food. So she didn't actually get the food until she came and sat and looked at me. Brink! Good girl! And I do teach it with a release. So heel for me is get there and stay there until I tell you you're done. So what I've got her listening to my hand, which means I can add my voice as well. I'm gonna say heel and guide her through there. What I am doing when my hand goes back, break. Okay, good girl. When my hand goes back and I get her back here, I flip my wrist so that I can draw her in. Break. A lot of people try to do weird things where they go like this. That's really hard to do. Don't do that. Good girl, baby. Very nice. Break. Yeah, she knows it pretty well. Good girl. Once I can get them to go there and stay there, heel. I'll start to wait for attention. Yes, good girl. So I can start to teach them go there, stare at me for a few seconds and pay attention. But really before you get to that level, you need a dog who's very enthusiastic about going to your left side. Good girl. Break. Oh, tree went flying. And I am going to show this from the back as well, because some people actually have an easier time learning it when my back is to them versus when I'm facing them. Good girl, ready? Heel. Good. Break. Good girl, you done. Bamba, wake up. Ready? Place. Nope, place. Good. Good. Bamba, come here, bud. All right, so I'll show you with Bamba, who's a little slower. A lot of times when you first start this with a dog, you need to move your feet to help them move with you. Ooh, your hair's everywhere. So I'm gonna show him the food, and then I'm gonna guide him. Oh, he's moving pretty nice with me. Good boy. Okay. Oh, you're so slow. Good boy, bud. So if you have a dog who's having trouble getting this, you might need to take a few steps back with the dog, like this, and then turn them and take a few steps forward to help them straighten out. Let's see if I can change this just a hair. Rocking you all over the place. There we go. Good. boy. Bamba is a little harder to motivate than Moon Pie. Ready? Heel. And there would be my attention eventually. So to get that, all I would do is I'd lure there, get him to sit, and before I feed him, I can just bring my food up here. Yes, good boy. Oh, I dropped it. Take it. Freebie, good boy. And separately, you would want to teach your dog not to look at your hands. The purpose of this video is just to teach you how to get your dog over there. There are a lot of different steps to this. Eventually, you could do things like have the dog, let's go, move with you, back up with you, turn with you, a little bit more, turn again, good boy, back up again, good. Yes. Move my break. Place. And I like to work along the wall until I can get the dog to do this with just my voice. So my word for her is opie, opie. So when I can get that, then I'll start to work away from the wall a little bit more, but I really want to focus on their position next to the wall first. And if you really want like a super fancy heel, you can even do some movement along the wall. Good girl. Break. Yay, good girl. Oh, she's so naughty. Okay, good. All right, you guys, that's all for now. Good job, guys. Teach your dog how to heel and show me what it looks like. Talk to you soon.